Hi, my name's Peter Samios and I'm the manufacturer of Ecopot. What I'd like to share with you today is what makes Ecopot the market leader in Australia today. The first thing I'd like to do is show you the clip lock technology. To close the lid, simply go like this and the lock is there. There are 3 or 4 distinctive features that make Ecopot the market leader. First of all, it's the snap lock technology in the locking mechanism of the lid. Whereas all the other pots use the handle to lock the lid, we've developed a snap lock lid. What makes that great is that when you're travelling, food can't spill, the lid can't open. The second thing I'd like to show you that makes Ecopot so much better than our competitors is in the inner pot technology and construction. What we've done, we've made a tri-ply base, 3 thick layers. Now the reason we've spent the money to do that is we know you may be putting it on gas, we know you may be putting it on campfire. It won't warp, buckle or burn your food. We guarantee each and every pot on the base a 3-year unconditional guarantee that it will not warp, buckle and bend, and that's your peace of mind in knowing that when you're travelling. Another big feature of the Ecopot is the built-in reheating element. Now the reason we've done that is a lot of people always ask me, how long will these pots keep food hot for? Well, the answer is the Australian standard says that food will stay hot for 8 hours. After 8 hours, especially when you're dealing with foods like pork, veal, chicken, seafood, you should reheat the food. Those of you with suspect tummies, this is very, very important, and for children and for the elderly. So when you're travelling, the last thing you want to do, once you've got to your destination, is take the food out of a pot, set up your gas or your electricity and reheat the food. And don't forget, if you do have to reheat your food on gas or electricity, you'll have to stand there and stir the food so it doesn't stick. Still steaming after 8 hours. Okay, so you know you've got a nice hot piping meal that you can serve up. And the great thing about this is, if you don't want to eat it all, pop it back in your pot, and then when you do want to eat a bit more of your food, just plug in your adapter. There's a 35 watt reheating element in the base. It just draws 3 amps of power, so it's very, very safe to use in the cigarette lighter of your car or a battery pack. So just 15 to 20 minutes before you get to your destination, simply plug it into here. It's got a 3-meter long cord. Place the pot on the floor in the back seat of your car or your 4-wheel drive. Plug it into your cigarette lighter. And once you get to your destination, the food has now reached 70 degrees again. Unplug it. And whether you want to eat the food right there and then, or whether you want to eat it in another 4 or 5 hours, you've got a very, very safe meal. And I find this is extremely important when people are considering which thermal cooker to invest in. Another thing you'll find with the Ecopot that you won't find in any other pot whatsoever is the clever seal. Now this seal here actually allows the lid to move up and down as the expansion and contraction in the stainless steel cookware within the pot occurs. So in effect, what this clever seal does is this. It locks the lid onto the pot so you can't get any crossover of flavours. So if you're doing a casserole on the bottom and a bread and butter pudding on the top, you're not going to get the garlic, the red wine smell in your bread and butter pudding, and you're not going to get the cinnamon and sultana smell in your casserole. The last thing I want to mention to you today is about money saving. We all know that electricity prices are soaring through the roof. Many of you have got a slow cooker at home. Many of you have got a pressure cooker at home. Now, if you believe in all the consumer magazines, the best slow cookers and pressure cookers use around 46 cents an hour in power. If you're doing a silver side in a slow cooker or a pressure cooker, it can cost you up to $2 to $3 every time you do it in electricity prices. And when we're doing our stews and our shanks and foods like that, we love to leave them on the stove for hours on end. Imagine the money you're going to save with the Ecopot. Your silver sides are on the stove for just 20 minutes, not 3 hours. Your casseroles, your shanks, are only in the Ecopot for 15 minutes, not 3 to 4 hours. So don't just think about the Ecopot for travel. Use it at home, because by using it at home, you're going to save a minimum of 80% on your next power bill at the source where you do your food cooking. I hope I've given you an insight into how the Ecopot works, its construction, its durability and its versatility. If you'd like some more information about the Ecopot, call us on our free call 1-800 number anytime or go to our website. I'm Peter Samios. From all of us at Ecopot, here in the sales team and on the factory floor, thanks for watching.